Now, some people who come through Instagram, it's not Instagram's fault, but some people just think it's their birthright to talk junk. This world, especially the kind of mothers we had, they never had these conversations with their children. They never taught their children how to be with women. So there's a complete lack of education when it comes to boys' behavior. And I feel the new age woman needs to train the man on how to behave with her. How to handle male clients who do too much flirting. A few things here, okay? So, firstly, you have to understand that whenever a client is coming to you, from your side, I would like you to make it as gender-free as possible. So, all of your energy must be towards the soul rather towards the gender, because that really helps in them understanding the energy of the conversation, where it's going to go. Now, anytime when you help someone, one of the things that may happen is that as you transform their life, they can start to really respect and honor you to a point where it can start to feel to them that it is like they are falling in love with you. Okay, so it just doesn't happen with me with my male clients. It can even happen with me with my female clients, where they will come and say, you know, Pooja, if I was a guy, I would have proposed to you, I would have asked you out. So it is just that depth of love that they don't know how else to communicate but through, you know, the love that we understand, which is on the earth plane. The soul plane love, we don't know how to describe it. So we start to describe it in the earth plane level. So always I say we have to train our clients on how to treat us. So if someone is flirting with you, it's all about how good you are at boundary setting. What is okay to say, what is not okay to say. So if someone or anybody ever says something to me that I feel is not appropriate, I'll say maybe you don't know any better because of the kind of people you've been around, but this relationship needs respect. So I wouldn't want you to give me any of your one-liners or those dialogues or anything that you think come across as, you know, I take the compliment, I see that you know where you're coming from, but please know one thing very clearly. In our relationship, we are going to keep it very, very respectful. And for respect to walk in, you'll have to remove all of these flirty lines of yours. Don't worry, I'm already impressed with you. And things like that. So what am I doing? Do you see that I am not in any way being derogatory towards the person? I'm not in any way trying to let them know that they don't know how to behave with me. This at level 1, I'm just going to, you know, just put it across that behave yourself, because you know what? This all will not work here. This is not why you are here. Okay? And I'm going to try to train them. If they still don't stop, I will go a little more harsh. And if they don't stop at all, then I will have no choice but to refund them and let them go. So it all depends on what was their initial intention. Now, some people who come through Instagram, I'm sorry, I'm working on Instagram. I shouldn't say anything against it. It's not Instagram's fault, but some people just think it's their birthright to talk junk. And you know what? Those are the kind of people that in your clarity call itself, you don't take them on. So I think learning to handle your clients, can I tell you, in the last 5-7 years, I've not had a single junk client. And the reason is because energetically, no longer someone will have the courage to speak to me in that way. But in the beginning, when you are at the same level as your client, there is a possibility that they can, you know, I've had clients even propose to me. So I want you to know that it can happen. And I know it was just out of the kind of work that we had done together where they felt so, you know, and these, I don't even for a second want to disrespect them, because I do believe for me that was the highest way of them trying to express their gratitude. I got that they were trying to express their gratitude. They did not know how to do it or how to do it in a better manner. So I think understanding that and being able to separate gratitude love from cheap love or you know, cheap sentences, very important. And you know what, honestly, if someone is just not getting your hint and they are not getting your boundaries, they don't deserve you as a teacher. So, you know, there's a certain amount of respect you have to give to your teacher for basic conversation to happen. And if they are thinking they are here to hit on you, wrong place to come, darling. I think that's something we have to make super duper clear. Okay, so again, the 10 times I will say this is we are there to train them, never to shame them. This world, especially the kind of mothers we had, they never had these conversations with their children. They never taught their children how to be with women. So there's a complete lack of education when it comes to boys' behavior. And I feel the new age woman needs to train the man on how to behave with her. And if he gets trained by enough good women, trust me, they themselves will want to show up in a better manner.